Play some songs.
Okay, since we're here. Which kind do you want to play tonight? What?
We're Truckstop Honeymoon. We sound something like this.
Oh, to me, darling, they never let go. Was a long road to travel, and now that I know what it is to be loved, and love you must stay. I won't let the angels take you away. I won't let the angels take you away. The sun will go down on another day, and we'll cuss it out, kids, as they fight and they play. I won't let the angels take you away. I won't let the angels take you away.
Let's see. Are you gonna come and read the story? Who's that?
Sadie.
And who's that?
Vega.
And who's Vega holding?
Rabbit.
Rabbit? Rabbit the rabbit? And where are we? Is this our old house?
Yes.
Okay. So once upon a time, there were two little girls who lived by a river. They had 3 dogs. You know the dogs' names? Who are the dogs?
Isa, Rosie, and Roy.
That's right. 3 dogs, 8 hens, 1 rooster, a mummy, and a Mike. Which one's mummy? What's she doing?
Digging.
And what's Mike doing?
Playing the banjo.
And what are those chickens doing?
Playing wormball.
Playing wormball. That's right.
The dogs barked. The hens clucked. The rooster crowed. And Mommy and Mike played country music.
Now what's Vega doing?
Stop.
She's screaming, stop! So I'm going twang, and Mommy's singing, I had me a chicken and he wouldn't lay an egg. His leg. One day the river flooded. The house sank. The dogs swam. The chickens flew. And the 2 little girls and their Mommy and their Mike drove. And there's, what do we got in the back of the van?
Bass and the banjo and rabbit.
And rabbit, that's right.
And drove until finally they stopped.
In
Kansas.
Kansas, where they lived happily ever after.
The end.
Our neighbor, our roommate, was in our house, and he had them balanced on doors, floating on tables and stuff, so we wouldn't drown. He was in about chest height water with these guys in the house, in our old house. Oh, he took him a full week to get out of New Orleans. He was trapped down there, you know. But these guys got out, and we got one other dog. He's down at the vet now with a hernia. Trying to escape. So he got through all that, and then he gave himself a hernia in Wichita. His guts are spilling out.
It's a good space, isn't it? This would be good sound effects for people recording their first album, listening at the bottom of the stairs. Ready to go up into the studio? I bet they're working. This is the only thing that made it out of our studio.
Really?
In New Orleans. And it smells really bad. Want to smell? I sprayed it pretty good. It used to have this nice, sweet cigar box kind of thing.
It still smells
Now
kind
it's a bit like Clorox and mold. It could be a lot worse. But it lived, and I called the guitar company that made it And I said, whatever kind of glue y'all are using, keep up the good work.
So it was like waterlogged?
Yeah.
So when did you go back?
Mike went back. I didn't go back.
You didn't go back? Tried to salvage what
He
else?
had to sneak in with a fake press pass around his neck to get into the neighborhood. He got a box of books out of our house, and that was it.
And that's all that was
They were
left.
on the top shelf. I could show you the disc of photos if you want
Yeah,
to
I
see it.
really-
It's really disgusting.
No,
Everything's kind of this nice fuzzy blue thing going on.
Really?
Blue and furry. Here's the hairy piano. Look at this. This is just gross. Look at that.
Oh my God.
It's hairy. There's actual fur growing on it.
Oh.
That's a piano. And it was a
Where's-
beautiful Steinway
where the-
upright.
Where's the...
We need to find a piano if you know anyone or anywhere to look. Look, there's all these instruments.
Oh man.
There's a fiddle, and here's a guitar, and a milk can that was good for playing. Just think though, our house became lakefront property overnight. The lake came to us. This is how we knew that our street got flooded, because this was our street sign right there.
Oh really?
And this is how our roommate got
Street sign up there.
rescued out of this boat.
Oh, okay.
Free Thursday night.
And
Thursday
there's
night,
Jordan Avenue.
play.
Ugh,
That's
disgusting.
crazy.
I love this part about New Orleans escapes.
So we're
Ooh, look at that. That was my bedroom, Sadie. Look at that. Isn't that gross? All that water stirred up all that dirt and mold. You haven't even seen any of these, have you? That's the red sofa, and this is all that stuff that was around there in our books. Look at the floor. Can you believe that? That's worse messes than you and Vega have ever made. Do you remember this stuff? Do you even remember our old house at this point? You can go whole world.
You want 3? How about we start with 1? There you go. Yeah, 2.
Look at the bathroom. The plants are doing very well, though. They like this kind of environment.
Yeah. It happens that in the past body of repertoire, I have a lot of songs about that seem poignant, and I've actually been avoiding playing them because I just don't feel like it's our role right now to add more sentimentality to an already wrenching thing. You know, we have all these, stuff about floods in the river, and they're funny and they're political and blah blah blah, and it just seems like there's enough of that. Like, I don't know, when everybody was writing patriotic songs and stuff after 9/11, last thing I wanted to do was write songs about 9/11. It's like every way you turned, everybody had their take on watching CBS News. Like, I feel like there are songs that are brewing that are gonna be tangentially related to what has happened.
I want to write a song about the negative 10 degrees outside and being very cold.
Yeah.
And no one telling me it was going to get that cold here.
Let's sit on hot rocks. Again, kids is catfishing. Let's go see what they caught. As smart as you are, and tough as I am. I think it pushes down low. As far as we can. I said to the tugboat captain, he got an urge to steal. That lot ain't no wider than the eye of a needle. And 6 cold bodies ain't no fine cotton bread. And that muddy river bottom ain't no box spring red. I said to the tugboat captain, well, he got an urge to steal. That lot ain't no wider than the eye of a needle. And 6 cold bodies ain't no fine cotton bread. And that muddy river bottom ain't no box spring.
Yeah, we're going down south. We're going to New Orleans to play.
Yeah.
And just to see it devastated, it's going to be even just the heartbreak again,
I mean, you
We're on the
must
Get
have
Well or
anticipated
Die
that a flood
plan.
could really happen. I mean,
Shit, you live somewhere where you walk up to the river. It doesn't take a huge leap of the imagination. I mean, it's just like our house is here.
Yeah.
Here is the levee, and then the river is here. Now, it really doesn't take some sort of intuitive genius to go like, you know, maybe I should pay that $240 a year. Because that's what it was, $246, I remember. And I think it went up to $320.
It did, I remember. And I was like, geez.
And so I say, well, you know, but, you know, it really, $300 a year, you can find it, you know. And, you know,
Thank God
but
we
like,
did.
touch wood, like I say, they haven't paid us a nickel yet, but it's processed. And
You gotta worry about tornado insurance here?
we got it.
Oh, good.
How have people you met reacted to the fact that you came from New Orleans? You know,
They're not telling us yet.
We don't know.
We've just met the neighbors and they haven't been back since our first But I gave them wine. I'm hoping they'll come back.
Well, do you think you ever would have left New Orleans were it not for this event?
Not necessarily.
Probably would have stuck it out for the rest of your life there.
We would have been based out of there in some way.
Yeah. Is there any hope of going back? Any thought of that, or is
We
it?
still have a house there. You know,
We'll have to
that
gut it.
We'll have to gut.
If they'll let us,
I mean,
they
is that-
haven't decided on our neighborhood yet, what's going on with it.
So, what do you think the chances are of that happening? Of you trying to move back to New Orleans?
I don't live in back there.
No.
These guys, you know, we can't.
When I think of these guys
Oh, darling, you okay?
in that town, being teenage girls and stuff, I'm
Yeah.
like, nope. But
Okay.
it's all different now. But it's disgusting now, and I'm not interested.
Is there an ulterior, motive for this trip besides just having a gig and, touring?
I mean, we
See friends and
Yeah.
sort of
We
visit.
connect with the place and don't lose that.
Yeah.
You want to use your potty? No. No? Okay. Why not? Here. Why don't you see if anything comes out? It's gonna come out? Let's see if anything comes out.
Vega, do you know where your tambourine is, darling? You don't know? You gotta shake it. You don't know where your little one tambourine is? Where's your triangle, Sadie? Put it on your finger. Put out your hand. Go like that. Pick out one finger, okay? And it's gonna hang on that finger. Now I'm gonna hit it, and then clamp these fingers on it like this. Go like that. With these, go grab it like you grab it like that, and then it stops the note.
Don't surf on my bass. You wanna try that song?
No.
That's
Go
so
away
bad.
if you do it.
That's so bad. Don't do it.
Okay.
Why don't you go dig through a box and find your tambourine?
Play it up. Just what I need, just when I need it. I gave you the warning, now you better read it. Said, oh boy, you better beware. Don't run with a strawberry. Hey,
Did you
hit
get
your
hit in the
sister?
head?
Yeah, she hit. Come here.
Vega.
Come here, darling.
These are for shaking, baby,
Sadie,
not for
come here,
hitting
let
in
me
the
rub
head. Oh dear.
No, you see,
Can
I
you tell
heard.
Sadie
Say
you're sorry?
sorry.
Go tell her you're sorry.
Where did she front you? Wait, you pick up the shaky, you shake it. Don't hit your sister with it. No. No.
No ice cream for Vega.
Oh, boys, better beware. Don't fall in love with a strawberry. I never spent a nickel on a dime bag. I never bought an 8-ball. Always had just what I need, just when I need it. Gave you my warning, now you better read it. Said, when you run out, I mean, I'm away again, begging. You just push it away. So when she pushes you, you can push it right back. Can we try it 3-1?
Yeah, we can try. See if we can get all the way through it once.
Darling, let's make a date for 2022. When the kids are all grown, finally left home, it's just me and you.
We could arrange to meet at around about 1:45. 8 o'clock, November night, 2022. Now God has smiled upon us. We have a most fortunate life, but still sometimes I miss my lover much as I love my wife.
You are a patient man, but today there's too much to do. Let's make a day together for 2022.
Several years.
When I met you,
And I just made a
you
point.
were cleaning up chili from the night before.
Okay, the secret's out. We have it every night.
That's all she knows how to make it.
My friends are vegetarians. When we were driving today, I was like, I wonder if I should call Angie since it's going to be kind of late and see if she could just like grab something so we don't have to go to the store when I get there. I was like, maybe she'll make chili. It was really funny. I was like, well, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Here we are.
Vega, would you like some beans?
I like some beans.
Would you like a poke in the nose?
I should make it.
Well, I'll give you something. Come on. Oh, Daddy's going to need a bowl. Yeah, okay. It's black beans. I'll get rid of all the rice. Cookie,
No,
try it.
Daddy.
If you eat this, I'll get you a treat, okay? A treat? You want a treat?
I do.
You want a treat?
I
So Sadie will eat the beans and then she'll get the treat.
do. And then
You
I
wanna
will
try it?
get it. I'll eat
They're
all
pretty
my
good, really.
beans.
We're wondering what this Christmas will be like because I think Fiona's really
She's
she
hip to
gets
it,
it
huh?
now. Yeah, and
There's a tree, there's going to be stuff, toys.
she totally helped me decorate. She was like putting the bows over here.
And they all like 2 foot tall. Like we used to decorate our trees, and they'd just have like, and then we'd have the big lamps like that on there, and we'd wake up in the morning and there'd be melted candy canes all over the tree and stuff, just from them getting too hot, you know. In New Orleans, we went to midnight mass, and we don't ever go to church,
Right.
But I was like, my mom came to visit, and I was like, come on, let's go to midnight mass. Midnight, you know, like, it's gotta be good. It's New Orleans, you know. And we tried to go to the Jackson Square Cathedral, and there was like a line around the block because it's the spooky one. And then, so we go over to North Rampart Street and find the Dominican Catholic church, and we go in there, and it's so great. We've got Sadie in there, and I think Vega had just been born like 2 months before. And it's freezing cold outside, you know, to people in the South.
Right. It was 80 degrees.
And it's totally packed. And like Aaron Neville came and sang Oh Holy Night and stuff. It was really great. It was beautiful. You know, there's this warbling voice.
You take care of me. Mind the bath.
And I'm not going to let Vega do squatting.
Sweetie, have you got the keys?
Yeah.
She's got diapers and wipes somewhere. Let's get her into there. Oh, I need to bring in the kids' bags, don't I?
Check 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 check checking just checking 1 2 1 2 here's his ladder. Sir. Check. We were practicing up on our numbers on the way down here. teaching the kids to count. You learn right along with them. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Are there any questions so far? Not yet, okay. Not the curious.
Well, according to Louisiana law, we are. I don't know what that's worth these days.
I will admit, Vacation Bible School did not exactly fit my expectations.
What's that?
I had a different understanding of the word vacation. I thought we'd get to go somewhere like Orlando, but no, we just hang out around the rec room painting ceramics. It was lame. Ever have to go there again?
'Cause I've been expelled.
I've been expelled from the Ocala First United Methodist Church Vacation Bible School.
First United Methodist Church
Vacation Bible School. Yeah. Hallelujah.
Alright. What did they pay us, V?
They paid us $50 from the bar, and then I got the door. Quiet night in Little Rock.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck that.
Oh, the dog wants your food. She does. I'm sorry, Lula. No.
No, we won't do that one.
Say
Try to do
Lula,
12 bars.
no.
I don't care what buses are blowing up.
No!
I would say, you know, you could give them a range. I mean, I would say it'd be good if you could book something.
Hey, you want Daddy to play with you?
Yeah.
Max sign.
What is that what?
Her brother is in trouble as usual. In the commotion, Nevin, the dog, runs out of the door, right opens the closet door.
Here, Mike.
Out jumps the cat in the hat.
Mike, here. Here, Mike. Mike.
What is it? Oh, yeah.
I'll roll
Beautiful.
that out.
Is it too hot? Yeah. Aw. Yeah, this one's got a little cheese. That might help. Yay. Not that fast. Well, thanks. Bye.
Oh, you're so welcome.
I'll email you and let you know how New Orleans looks.
Please do. Please do. We'll wait to hear from you.
Bye.
What are you reading here?
The last of the really great wangdoodles. The wangdoodle grows his own bedroom slippers and lives in a whimsical land that you can only reach by your imagination. And there's many obstacles along the way. You'll learn more as we read, Nathan. Do I have food in my teeth?
They're clean.
All right. I gave you that piece of paper.
Okay, 6:30 east. Okay.
No, I can't have my candy.
This is like west
Yes.
only.
Do you want me to get it out for you?
Sorry,
I
people.
can't have my candy.
Okay, for 54 months. Okay, this will take Okay, so it's 30.
On the road again. I can't wait to go. have these hot cinnamon middles. Is it cinnamon?
It's too hot, girls?
Both like dying back here.
Too hot, hey? It's joke candy. It's trick candy. Yes.
I thought that chicken also wouldn't be spicy, but it turned out to be spicy.
Does that help?
You guys got water?
Like, no, we don't have any water.
You don't have any water?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're on the wrong road. We're on empty, too.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Good thing we didn't fuel up in Little Rock where they got all those gas stations.
Oh, let there be gas.
Come on, whoever you are, let's see you. Let's see you. Let's see you.
I need my rabbit
The
in my
noise of
sock.
the
I
cheering
need my
mom.
rabbit in my sock.
She always does this whenever I read. She tries to...
I need my rabbit in my sock.
Where is your rabbit? I want to read. Silly. Here, I have a pony. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah.
Rabbit. I
Needs to-
need my rabbit.
You need your rabbit?
Okay.
Everybody needs the rabbit.
All right. Did you get water?
I get water. Any other requests?
No. Vega, what do you think the Wangdoodle looks like?
Elephant.
An elephant?
Yes. A real elephant? No.
What color is he? What color is he?
I would say he's purple.
Purple? What color do you think he is, Vega?
Purple. Why don't eat him, Sadie?
We have one salty car.
Yep. Water. Here you go. Got it? Okay. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Tally ho. Are we going the right way?
Yeah. I hate to think how many hours she slept in that car seat. I'd be interesting to see how these two girls and how they respond to the way we live and what they take from it. I want them to be confident. If they grow up with any level of confidence, I'll feel good. They could be illiterate. If they were confident, I don't think they'd be illiterate if they were confident. You know, I feel like the sense of like self-confidence, if you have that, then you can do everything else. You can learn anything you need to learn, you know? You can go into any environment and get the skills you need, you know? As long as you feel like that you can do it, that you have every right to do it, no matter what anybody tells you, kind of thing. I think that's... If they got that, I'd be like, that's all the education anybody needs. I can't see it as like a push and pull between two major concerns, the kid and the career kind of thing. They gotta be a whole thing, I think.
All the way in the back there, can you hear us? All right, we'll turn it up just a little bit. All right, we're going to do things a little bit differently tonight because we have some special guests playing here this evening. They've been around quite a while, and we've been hearing about them for many years. A lot of their friends have played here, including Jeff and Vita, Spencer Boren, and a bunch of folks. They're from New Orleans, Louisiana, got run out of there by Hurricane Katrina a while back, and been on the run ever since. We're happy to have them here. They're heading down to the 9th Ward to see what's going on there when they leave here. So, in saying that, we're going to pass the hat first, everybody. What we're going to get you to do is be a little extra special generous tonight. We'd like to get these people a lot of traveling money. So please throw at least $5 a piece in the hat. $100 bills we'd love to have as well. But Yvette's going to come around. Be extra generous tonight. And please welcome Truckstop Honeymoon, everybody. You're going to love it.
I said we used to live in the lower 9th Ward. We got a lot of songs about it. We used to love our neighborhood because, you know, we were across the canal there, and over there they didn't bother us none. We were allowed to keep chickens, dogs, and horses, and the neighbor had an emu for a while. That was interesting. There's a very special part of the ghetto, you know. It was kind of like the country, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the city meets the country, and that's why I loved it so much. Essentially, all my neighbors raised chickens and sold cocaine. It was that whole city meets country vibe, you know? I mean, Katie and I have spent most of our lives living on the road anyway, so losing that house wasn't that big a deal. We travel with our 2 kids, and we conduct most of our personal and business affairs right there in the Waffle House. Open 24/7 every day of the year. Let's hear it for a while. No better place for a cheap Christmas now. But at this point, we are so comfortable in the Waffle House, occasionally it gets us into some minor legal disputes. Yeah, this is what this song's about. You said that you liked me, babe. I knew it was the truth. We got thrown out of the Waffle House for making out in the booth.
The waitress took our order, 2 eggs scrambled, whole bread, hash browns scattered and smothered. That all? Yeah, that did. Maybe it was the coffee, maybe the half and half. All your lines were working on me, all your jokes, they made me laugh.
When you said you liked me, I knew it was the truth. We got thrown out of the Waffle House for making out in the booth.
It don't matter where you go, they all got that special atmosphere.
I don't know what keeps us coming back, cause sorry shit ain't the food. I reckon all that yellow upholstery just puts us in the mood. When you say you like me, I know it is the truth. We get thrown out of the Waffle House for making out in the booth. We get thrown out of the Waffle House for making out in the booth.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. It's Super 8 Motel paraphernalia.
And there's a pad in there too.
Oh, wow. And soap. Thank you so much.
And there's a hotel pad. I collected this, and Vega only has hotel soap. And a hotel cup. Birthday to you. Hello.
Oh, thank you. It's soap. Oh, it smells so soapy.
Okay.
Hey, this new look Taco Bell.
Oh, God.
Not that again.
No, we're not going to Taco Bell. Don't holler in my ear. No, that's not where we want to be. It's just where we are.
So are we going to eat here or not?
No, we're not.
Now, do you think if we figure out how to spell the word cap, it's only 3 letters? You see it up there? K-A-P. What do you think it starts with? K-A. It could be a K, but it's actually C. So do you want to put in a C? And what do you think the next letter is? A. Yep. And it's cap.
P.
Right, so the last letter is P. Excellent.
You want some orange juice, Sadie?
Look at that, beautiful. Any purpose, you are able to put aside your feelings and concentrate on the important issue. And said, "Look, Professor, how near we are to the castle." They could see now the pure, transparent crystal. Tom said, "Remember how
It's, you know, we're not going to go on I-10 very much, I don't think, while we're driving, but when we were driving from Pensacola to Baton Rouge, like a week after the storm, it was absolutely crazy. There was like boats, like shrimp boats and stuff, just smashed up underneath the bridge where there's no water underneath. It was like, holy shit, how did this happen? It's weird to think of, like, I mean, being alive in the midst of huge, like, such a huge transformation of an entire country. You know, I mean, I guess things are always changing, but it feels really like a bit more radical now. And right when we were driving out of New Orleans that day, I remember looking at all these houses on the North Shore, and I remember saying to Mike, like, that all just looks so temporary. Like, all that just looks like it's just gonna be gone from something, you know, like this weird thing. And then it is. Wow. I don't even mean to keep talking about this storm, but it's like going back down into all this. It's so, can't pretend like it didn't mean anything. You know, it's like the theme for everybody's life there right now is like double down or get out of the game now. You know, it's like, are you gonna rebuild, stay for next year? It's so like roulette. You know, you don't know.
We'd be there tomorrow. We're just playing in Hattiesburg tonight.
Happy birthday
And then we're coming to New Orleans.
Look
Look at the size of that ass. I just saw the biggest ass I ever saw. I mean, you know, horse, equine ass. What's that? We just got, our adjuster just finished our claim, wrote our claim and submitted it, I think it was last week. So they've only just done the paperwork. And they've done a full, from what I understand, they've written it off. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking, like, I'll pay someone. Yeah.
It's a gourd shop. And they got satsumas.
Katie just pulled off the highway at 70 miles an hour because she passed a gourd store in Mississippi, and we got to go look at gourds. It's hard to do this shit when you're there.
It's Christmas in Ocala, underneath the mistletoe. You're with your sister's boyfriend and your sister don't know. He's got a pretty smile and a fresh can of chew. And if he's got a tip in, he ain't kissing you.
Okay.
They dirty? Great idea.
excited. Anybody don't know what Truckstop Honeymoon?
We'd like to thank the New Yokel Market for having us tonight and for babysitting our kids and changing their diapers and now looking for clean pants and keeping them from climbing the walls and drinking all the wine. Oh, the wind is blowing. Hi, kiddos. Hi, don't you guys look sporty? Hello, girls. Did you come to sing a song? Here's a little love song for you.
If you ever betray my trust, I will flay you like a hare, hang you over my door, so that all who enter there know never to betray my trust. If you flaunt a lover, I will hear of it. Be sure you'll regret you ever boasted when I nail you to my door. If you ever betray my trust, I will flay you like a hare, hang you over my door, so that all who enter there know never to betray my trust.
Okay, you get to sing one, Vega. Do Twinkle. Do Twinkle,
You can do
Twinkle, come on. You asked to do it, now do it.
Sky so bright, a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Well,
Thanks for lending us your kids, Chris.
My rations.
You need to chew them on.
Oh, you pooper. You pooper.
Sadie Bud, you are going to go get a Christmas tree today.
And you're gonna have to bring it all the way back to Kansas.
Where are we going to put it? Miss you.
Ow!
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 So affectionate. Okay. Bye. Bye. Excellent. Okay. See you guys in a week, kiddo. Love you. You call me anytime you want to, okay?
Yep.
I know you'll be busy and having fun. Might be in the kitchen.
Alright, here we go. Into the belly of the beast.
I have this weird, like, science fiction vibe going on. Like Mad Max. It's crazy, it's been 4 months almost.
Look at that.
August 29th. Hello? Yeah, we're gonna go by our house if we get out of this traffic in time. Well, I mean, no, not yet, but we wanted to just do a drive-by, you know? I'm curious, and I've seen pictures. Seems like all those little cabins.
Yeah. See where all those piers are? There were houses at the end of those.
Well, we can just... Oh my God, it's so crazy looking out here. Have you even been across Lake Pontchartrain? They used to have all these little cabins that you could rent, and there's no evidence that they were ever even there now. The castle's still there.
It is.
Yay!
Ready? There used to be traffic on this road.
It feels dark and bad here.
This guy. That's cool.
Glory be to the God. Glory be God. This place is awesome.
Nice.
To God be the glory of this house.
He's already got his blue tub out. God bless him.
Toilets in the front yard. Joe's place. God. This is our street. Oh my God. Ugh. What's that? Is that just a stick or is it metal? This is our street. It looks really bad. That was our house, the yellow one. I don't want to get out though. Our paint job looks really good. Still don't breathe. I'll go with you.
Did a good job of cleaning up that side. It's really just some stuff in the living room that needs to go out. I might get a respirator and do some of it while we're down here. It's not Polish. Not for sale. Trying to keep our neighborhood.
I want to get out of here. I can't believe how bad the garden is, you know? It was such a magic place. It's completely been killed.
See this house here, the big house, beautiful house. He's got a
Oh
way
my God, it's down.
The little one is down completely, yeah. And that big house, apparently it's shifted like an inch, went over. See?
Okay. Look at the boat.
She lost her tin roof. Look at that.
Oh. It's our old view.
It really looks like it's still, doesn't it?
There's giant, Mothra-sized mosquitoes flying around in here. Welcome back. I mean, I don't understand how they're ever gonna clean this up. I mean, how the hell are they ever gonna clean this up?
It's gonna take a decade.
It was hard to stand in the backyard. And that was like my space to be in. That was so beautiful. And the kids would dance around back there and play in their pool. And we would like eat fruit and grow vegetables and have chickens. And it was so alive. And it was completely destroyed. I mean, just gone. You know, it's like you can still feel the thing of New Orleans under all this, you know? That's the weird part. But it's kind of like, I remember walking into my sister's house right after she died, and I could almost tell, like her slippers seemed like they were still warm, how she had just stepped out of them. And how, like, she had just put her books in one place. You know, it just felt like her energy was still there. You know, and then if you went back a month later, it would feel dead, like the spirit had left the premises or something. You know, like it feels like looking at a bunch of corpses. It's just bizarre.
Remember, Katie? Remember?
Look at her. Hi, darling. Hi,
Miss Vega.
You've outgrown her.
He's coming. They have the very same birthday.
They look like they're the same age.
So how's Lawrence? I've got a couple friends from there. They moved out to L.A. and one of them has died. He was a musician, great musician, singer. And they tried to make it out in L.A. and wound up getting jobs in the film industry, making a lot of money. And then, but they spoke fondly of Lawrence, and it's right near Kansas City, which is actually a good. There's a huge blues festival there. It's a big blues town, so.
No, it's just the leafy neighborhoods and the rolling hills and the nice old houses.
They said there's going to be 10 years of hurricanes here. You know, if we get another couple of evacuations on the
Nashville.
It's really good. I like the dingle balls. Driving through the streets feels like Mad Max or something, you know? I mean, it's like, and then you're over here and it's like, I can see how people are glad to be back right here. So far, this is all I've seen, you know?
This is the most little life around is in the Bywater. This is where Iggy Pop's butt was. And then over there is where Bruce Springsteen peed his pants. You can still smell it.
It smells like it.
I know.
It's not
old
Iggy's
scummy
butt.
studio couch.
And burying parts in there.
In my apartment, I have your guitar.
My guitar, great.
And I have the ukulele.
Oh, did it lift?
It went like this. Boop. It's round. Just the outside part is round.
We should make a recording of all our swamp instruments. You know, just to hear how they sound tonally and just make a record.
Everyone in New Orleans seems to have just hit a really major depression. I don't know, like this week. Like everyone I talked to lately, it's like just like the last 3 days went. Like,
everyone I see is either like completely depressed or completely tweaky. Like I
was completely
like
happy for like 2 weeks. Right before that, I was like, everything is going along so well. I mean, I know it's terrible. I can't live in my house and I can't do this, but I started working again. I've been playing gigs all over. I've been practicing all the time and like dealing with a bunch of stuff. And then it's like, I just want to stay in bed. Like,
it's the season. It's winter.
I guess so. Got cold. Right, that's it. It got cold.
What else did you get out of there? I mean,
I long sleeve shirts that I always see you in, and the ones that are like so see-through, you know, they're your favorite. The Sprite shirt. Come on.
You saved all that stuff?
Yep. I only had to wash everything 5 times. I have your wedding dress.
Just nasty. You have my wedding dress?
I washed your wedding dress twice. I couldn't just leave it there in the poop slime.
No, God.
Here you go. There you go.
Andy can play harmonica standing on his head. Yay! All right.
Very serious.
How's your...
Oh my God, that's so cool.
it's very hard not to feel this is somehow a very poorly managed disaster. I don't know if there's such a thing as I think there is such a thing as a well-managed disaster, but this isn't it. But you know, that I know it looks kind of like a piece of shit now, that neighborhood, and it was never too ritzy. It's pretty tough neighborhood, but it's a magical place, you know. On that side, you see uptown, you know, everybody's got these big houses and whatnot, but on where we were, across that canal, you know, people just had the little, whatever, barge board houses. That's what houses made out of barges, broken down barges and nailed together. That's how they made those houses. I mean, it's a barge board house, but we'd get this, you know, 3 lots, you know, we had all this land. The kids could run out, we'd keep chickens, and our neighbors were like that too. They're like, the houses weren't worth anything, but you had this room, and it's just this lovely kind of weird city life that was kind of like very old-fashioned, you know.
Let's go pick some of that fruit off our tree. We don't want to miss this year's harvest. I love that school. That's beautiful. I don't miss it at all. It's irritating.
I just think of that saying, you know, that people would say, if you can't make it in New Orleans, don't leave.
Yeah. Totally. God, this is so trashed. Oh. This was a good neighborhood to like get shot at a stop sign or something. Oh my God, they're not in the street. They're in the street. The houses are in the street. They're not supposed to be in the street. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house.
All right, there's the levee break. You see it? They started working it. See it? And this is what it did. See, that's where it did.
Oh my God.
All these houses have just been shoved, in some cases, to different blocks. And you know, people tell you, I had someone, a friend of ours going, oh no, the water filled up from the lake and drained out here. I saw it on the photos. There's so many like dopey misconceptions, including our own, about what happened, that people are like so sure of because they've seen the satellite footage. Because later on you saw the water pouring back in there, and somebody was telling you, no, it actually flooded from the lake and poured into there. But if you look at these houses, you see they've pushed that way.
They've been pushed that way.
They've been washed that way.
It's all like river bottom sludge.
They've done a lot of clearing up, though. They have, like when I was driving through here, the poles were all down, the wires were lying in the street, and there was this rubble everywhere. They've cleared a lot of rubble, which is good, you know. I mean, they're doing something. When I was here before, it was just so disheartening because it felt like so little had happened.
This is a lot of information.
This is probably an insurance adjuster right here. On the outside, you see the beautiful new paint job, which we just did this summer. You see the splash lines where the water was seeded down to. From the outside, it looks like not so bad. Cover your mouth. It really is fairly strong. Now, some friends have already done some clearing out. Okay, this is the... Bear in mind when first came into this place, there were boards in all the windows. This is the hole that our friend Terry punched in the roof so he could throw one of our dogs up there when the water was rising. See where this watermark is? Right. Well, he was in this very room with our 3 dogs. He had them up on here. Took this door, balanced it on the toaster, exploded. Had the dogs in there. Threw the smallest dog up here for a while. He was trying to figure out what to do because the water was rising. He didn't know when it would stop. You can see how high it would get. That means it was covering the door that you see outside. As it sort of leveled out. In the first 8 hours, it was up here, and then he managed to get out, swim to the levee. This is our living room. This is where we used to book all our tours. Used to be a desk there. His friend cleared it out. See the mold. So this is our kitchen. Refrigerator's still in here. I used to record the drums in here. Drive everybody insane. And this is the studio. This is where we record all our records. You can see the water line. These are archives of various albums that I've made over the years. I'm not going to go through them. I don't want to go through that heap. This grand piano was right there. They drug that grand piano out in the street. It's fucking amazing. Heavy. That piano was so heavy that before it was wet, when we drug it in, it nearly put a hole in the floor. And Kathleen, who you met, that little lady as skinny as I am, she drug that piano out in the street. And she's got her own house, all messed up down there. People are amazing. Because we were, on tour and didn't stick around and had to get on and find a home somewhere else. Depend on friends to do always. It's amazing. Look, it's my accounts. If the IRS want to audit me, they're welcome to it. Oh, God, it's full. The organic dirt for our organic vegetables. Katie and Terry, the guy who lived here, they did all this. Katie really just wants to be a farmer. Wait, we got melons? We got watermelon. We got melons, cantaloupes. Look at this. That's crazy. Cantaloupes everywhere. That's just from throwing the cantaloupe seeds. We used to have bonfires here in the evening, and that's where our chickens died. You see them in there, all piled up. Smell them, actually. But also, as well as painting the house, we just built the kids a schoolroom. We just finished this just before we went on tour. So they had this little schoolroom in here, so they could run out in the yard and play. And kind of exciting. Like the house was painted and everything. We were, the little schoolroom. And I think in the back of our minds, we were both thinking, God, this is sort of like we're asking it upon ourselves. we're begging the hit, and sure enough. Anyway, whatever. There it is. That's where we used to live. Wow, look at this. Amazing. Look at that. They're everywhere. Little gourds and squashes. Hey.
Is it gross?
There's squashes going everywhere, all kinds. And there's cantaloupe melons.
There's mustard greens too.
Did you see the cantaloupe? Did you
Somebody
see
needs to watch her for
Did you see the cantaloupe?
In the backyard?
In the backyard, tons of it. And all around here, all the yellow squash. You see, it's crazy. Look. All around there, there's these little yellow squash growing. Look. Look there.
Oh, those are my gourds that I planted.
Yeah, they all came up.
My gourds came up.
Yeah.
My decorative gourds, they were over in that part of the yard.
Well, they're over here, and there's tons of cantaloupe.
My gourd came up.
You could at least get one for the seeds, maybe. Yeah, you know, most of the furniture's cleared out. You can get through it all. Just keep yourself covered. It's pretty, The house is actually okay, you know. It's all, like, structurally okay.
WWOZ 90.7 FM New Orleans, WWOZ.org. Without further ado, Brother Hollywood, live from Congo Square.
To me, you are more than just a Mardi Gras mambo, more than black and catfish and gumbo. You are the jazz song I heard the night I realized music could move me. You are the muse of Cajun moons mixed with the heat of sexy southern humidity. You are the birthplace of civil rights and the reason why I write. You are the night I made all my wrongs and the morning I tried to make them right. You are the reason my dreams stay up at night. So I won't leave you, soul, for you are the soul where souls find the strength to stand. New Orleans, you are not just where I live, you are who I am.
I want to be doing that throughout the shows and from now on, as far as I'm concerned, until the city comes back, which will be quite a while. If any of you guys go out on the streets of New Orleans, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I happen to have Mike West and his lovely wife Katie here in the studio, and they're going to perform live for us, and I'd like to talk a little bit about what's been going on in their worlds. So do you have intentions for your place?
We own it. It's there. As a family, we're found a nice place, and
Certainly.
Lawrence, and it's great for the kids and great for us, and so that works. So we're going to have these two, things. But I'm not about to roll over and let somebody give me a nickel.
That's right.
For a little piece of the rather dusty-looking paradise right now. But I still love it.
Certainly.
And it's still. I'm not going to give it over that easily.
No, you shouldn't. There's a tour bus now that's charging
tour bus
$35 to tour the devastation. I don't know where they're going. I think it's just kind of instead of antebellum homes, they look at.
And if I wasn't a gun control guy, I'd probably be shooting out their tires right now.
I have a question for you guys. You've written songs about the levees and you've addressed these issues as if foreseeing or knowing the risk involved in living in this city. Do you have any of those pieces prepared today, or do you just want to talk about?
No, we kind of, in a weird way, been avoiding
Gotcha.
playing a lot of those just because it seems
kind
of raw.
Gotcha.
It's hard enough sometimes just to play songs which just were
we wrote sitting on our front porch,
written at home, and it seemed light, and sometimes even they seem heavy.
Certainly.
I think it'll be like a couple of years before we
I
directly
fully understand.
It's just one of those times.
I hope that the music and everything continues to move people to
I think it will.
Think about the significance of this and realize that we've got you two guys are displaced, or I don't like to use that word. You guys are somewhere else. You're satellites for the city.
Yeah.
And doing what you can do out there, and dearly missed.
It's missionary work, really.
Yeah. Well, and others are definitely prospering from this in terms of the talent of the city is all over the place. Come out and show your support for these guys. They've driven all the way from Kansas to.
Where we used to live.
It's and it's really great to see you guys, and it's going to be sad to see you go, but we know you can always find your way back here.
We will be back.
We will be back.
That's great.
824-826 Jordan Avenue. I'm just here for a few days. I was really hoping to hook up, see if you guys could help arrange gutting the sheetrock out of this house. I spoke to you over the weekend, and you said you'd be able to call me back Monday. It's Tuesday. Please call me. I really would appreciate it if you could call me. Thank you. Bye.
You did drop your book. Yeah, there it is. Look, you can sit on this little chair. What about instruments? Oh, this was from my attic. These were horse seats in case needed any horse seats for Sadie.
Oh.
Yeah. These are horse seats from my childhood. They're just such beautiful pictures of her. It's fun.
What was this?
It was either up high or on something that floated.
Teddy toys.
I'll show you your banjos on another day. We'll work up to the banjos.
Yeah, banjos,
I love this city. I love this house. We've worked so hard on everything here, but I just miss it, I look at her and I'm like, where am I gonna go outside with her, Where am I gonna go play with her?
It'll be like living in New York without the city.
I never wanted that. I grew up in the country, It's like, I thought living here was gonna be like living in the country. It's not.
I was in your position, it was like, when I called you, remember having a nervous breakdown from my van that night? And I was like, Gwen, what does a nervous breakdown feel like? Because I think I'm having one.
I'm so sorry for you guys to lose your stuff, but it's different. It's like you can wipe the slate clean and just go, because there's no choices to make. And then here, there's so many choices. There's like, well, we do this for this long, It's upsetting. I don't feel it, I don't feel hopeful for the city. I just don't. I just feel realistic that so much of it is not rebuildable. It's just going to be wasteland. I don't know, that's just, it's all about her for me. It's nothing about, anything that I used to think about this city that I could come back and just get in my combat gear and go out and get real drunk with everybody else, It's not what I want. It's not ever the kind of life I wanted anyways.
My dad gave me advice when I was trying to decide. He said, think of your kids and think good and hard about your kids. And he said, and then make your decision. And if you're doing it based on that, you're doing the right thing. I mean, that's just what he said.
Yeah.
That helped me at the time because I was really just like, I have a serious love affair with this city. I grew up here in my late teens to late 20s and had all kinds of wonderful shaping experiences that couldn't have happened anywhere else. And it's hard to let that go.
It's a family outing. Darn it. We're all going.
All-terrain, but
Sorry, Vega.
it's an ATV. I'm just exercising. It's convenient having a baby. It's good for my figure.
I'm just jogging. I always jog everywhere. You see my butt? I've had 4 kids. No one would ever know. So there I was at tennis practice.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to have this wall and that wall for 2 guest artists each month, so people can drive by and see who's in there. That's a good one, actually. She always got paid because she carried a razor and a gun. She's tough blues mama.
When are you going to open it?
As soon as it's done, the permits come through. 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
I don't know, as fast as we can, but we kind of have to wait on other people.
Permits. $3.1 billion for fortified hurricane protection.
5, category 5?
For fortified hurricane.
Fortified.
The kind of hurricane that's been drinking its milk.
We're not going to really put a number on it.
The milk-fed hurricane type. Well, that's encouraging. That means somebody might give a damn about our neighborhood one day again. I know we do. Hello? Hey, Sadie. Hey, sweetie, how you doing? Aw. You want to talk to Vega? Okay, hold on. Here, Vega, it's Sadie.
I do this. I do it.
Say hi.
Hi, Sadie. I got some blocks. Say I got some blocks.
Sweet.
Say I got some blocks.
She loves her so much.
Yes. Yes. Bye.
That was a very short talk. What were you talking about? Yeah, I know. She's very busy, but she was dying to talk to you. Do you want to try to talk to her some more? Okay, hold on. It's Sadie.
Hey, Sadie, I got some blocks.
You already told her that, Vega. Do you want to talk to Sadie too, Mike?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Sadie. Hey. Your sister keeps going on about those blocks, doesn't she?
This world is too much for me. Oh, much, much too much for me. Cry all over you. Cry all over you. I wanna get
Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. You know, we got struck by lightning on the way. The night is young.
We promise we will not spit more than 2.5 feet tonight, so you can come a little closer if you choose to.
Happy holidays.
Bonfires in the bank, hard bender to ride on the low Mississippi, moonlit night, where Spanish moss hangs from the trees down Louisiana on Christmas Eve. That muddy water never quite comes clear when I try to give a reason why I'm still here. And you got no family, no place to be, out on the river on Christmas Eve. Watch your reflection in the cold still night, watching the shoreline come into sight. I wanna hear wind, I wanna hear steam, watch the pitman arm coming round again. That muddy water never quite comes clear when I try to give a reason I'm still here. And you got no family, no place to be, when you're right on the river on Christmas Eve. That muddy water never quite comes clear when I try to give a reason why I'm still here. And you got no family, no place to be, when you're right on the river on Christmas Eve. You're right on the river on Christmas Eve.
We had fires in it at nighttime, and Katie was always planting something totally new and great, you know, like. And then she got the chickens, and we all had eggs, and they always had so much fruit growing. Katie is such a good gardener. I mean, whatever she plants grows, and she just does a really good job at it. And yep, we were always out here and walking up the levee, and the levee by their house is like the only place in town you can really see the sunset good. So we used to walk up that levee, like me and my kids, when we lived close by, we walk up that levee every night to watch the sunset. So yeah, the end of this part, hanging out here. And then of course, we'd be out hanging out and Mike would come out and be like, come sing backing vocals on someone's CD. So you get to go sing with someone really cool in the studio.
I'll make up a list for you if you want. Basically, I can tell you pretty much how much everything should cost for the whole job, and then
If I was to do it, you're saying you might know a few contractors that might have time in the new year. Because if we're going to do it, I'd like to just sort of get on with it.
Go ahead and do it.
Just get it done in as timely way as possible.
To Mike West. Sean Mullins' Soul's Core. Mike played on it. Presented to Mike West in Michigan in recognition of platinum sales. Platinum sales, dude.
I bet it'll always have a mold problem.
I don't think so.
You don't?
Also, I'll call you and just meet you here. That's the one thing about this one, you already have most of your furniture out.
Yeah.
You know? And we just jump right on it.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Have a good weekend.
Take care.
Well, I'll see y'all. Hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
I'll call you later.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
That cane before Katrina got hung right there.
That's funny.
And I got this weird omen out of it. I was like, you know, it's like
Why is
the
that cane
keeper
there?
of the gate, the crossroads. It's his sign, you know. And
It's like a candy cane.
waiting for my
decoration
grandpa
or
to die. That was my sign that he was gonna go soon. And then I was like, I want that down. And I called Entergy, and I called Bell South, and I was like, there's this thing hanging on my line. You gotta come get it.
You're hilarious, dude.
And they wouldn't come get it.
They were like, they don't even come out when you have no power.
So Katie called down the Roth of Katrina to get the hook
We
down.
got into this Category 5 hurricane to get something done around here.
Next time you ask for something, they'll get it done.
Yeah, now you learned your lesson, haven't you?
It's that lady that called, remember? We best get to do this now.
They're going to the playground a little bit. They live right by the sewage and water works also.
I bet you found another fiddle player by now.
We need you, Gina.
Well-
Will you come do session work in Kansas?
Sure.
Kind of far, that is.
Yeah, it is. It is a bit of a haul. Well, just let me know if you need me, and if we
Absolutely.
can work it out
Yeah,
to come to
definitely.
Kansas.
We can put you up and try and make it workable.
Okay. So what are you going to do with the house?
If they'll let us keep it, I just want to fix it up, you know. I mean, it's strange being here too. It's a weird. You know, it's tiring.
Yeah.
It's sort of emotionally exhausting. Nothing, just what everybody's having to deal with. You know, cleaning up and fixing stuff. And intermittently feeling real good about it, and then the next moment feeling, you know, just weighed down by it.
29th day when a hurricane blew our town away. The news on the levees was not good, and there was water in every neighborhood. 6 feet of water in the streets of the lower Ninth Ward, that is. Give or take about 6 or 8 feet more, overtopping houses. I guess that's what I get, I'm told, for living in a town that's shaped like a bowl. But of all the people to be lecturing about New Orleans and all its sin, you got TV preachers, TV pundits, and of all people, congressmen wondering if New Orleans is worth saving. There's one more thing that bugs me still. Two months without power, and Entergy still wants me to pay the light bill.
Okay, you can. Okay, great. No, just be there to make sure everything's being done okay and to pay him some money. Yeah, I'm just hearing that they are going to be giving us electricity, that side of it, because well, you've seen it right now, just like they're not doing anything. We got no water, we got no electricity. Do they intend to give us any of this stuff? I guess maybe they do intend to give us some of that stuff. There's all these rumors like it's going to be like Disneyland and it's going to be like this and the population is going to be entirely different. And I don't know, from being down here it doesn't seem that way to me. It's could be wrong, but it just still feels like New Orleans. Kind of a little rough, kind of embattled, kind of a bit of a struggle, but it still feels like it's New Orleans,
Oh, man.
Okay, well maybe it's a little gross. I bet my mom would buy me one that wasn't so gross. It's really comfortable. It's really good. No wonder all new mothers get chairs like this, huh? All right. She thinks she's hilarious. Vega, that was Mommy's hat. Ow! Mike, take her from me.
No, don't. You're not going to pull your mummy's hair?
And don't hit me on the head real hard either. Pet me gently, okay?
wasn't planning on leaving. I'd been out all night and was catching up on some sleeping when I got a call. It's a Category 5. We gotta go. If we value our lives, I said okay. He said be ready in an hour. So I drank a beer and then hopped in the shower, and in planning I planned for 3 days tops. The 2 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of socks, 1 pair of shorts, and just 2 t-shirts. I can wear them each twice. If worse comes to worse, I grabbed a pillow, a sleeping roll, and of course my guitar, 'cause it's part of my soul. And so this message brought to you by Hurricane Katrina. Over New Orleans she spun, a great big ballerina, and even though she's flown, we still can't go home. And no, I'm glad I'm not in the Superdome or the Astrodome or any old dome. I can't help wishing I'd pack more stuff. Why didn't I plan for a life outside of the only place that's ever really been home? And by God's grace, it won't be long. We'll be returning again, and we'll have a party with all of our friends. Oh, I wasn't planning on leaving. No, I wasn't planning on grieving. I wasn't planning on leaving New Orleans. Thank you so much.
I wanted to leave, but there was reasons to stay.
Stay?
Yeah, well, the personal reasons. I mean, the financial reasons. I was like, here, and this house is here. But all my friends are gone, or going. There wasn't really much else I lived here for. There's always been like cool weirdness here. Weird, but different from other places. Like San Francisco is weird. New York has weirdness. But it's like in New Orleans,
it's a swampy weird.
It's totally, people are weird and they make no effort at it whatsoever. They're just odd.
And Bobby, the boys and all that.
Bobby was this transvestite. He was the worst transvestite in the world. He's like 50 years old.
Like a Marine, an ex-Marine.
Yeah.
And he, remember that story? Like there's some really rude people came in the Flora, which is like a Persian coffee shop place run by an Arabic man or whatever. And everybody loves Ali. And some guys came in there and said something really like racist and wrong. Or it was like anti-Semitic or whatever. Like, and here goes Bobby, the transvestite, in his mini skirt, like Catholic schoolgirl outfit, and whoops their asses in the middle of the street. And you can imagine their new hang-ups that are just like, holy shit, I just got my butt kicked by a
terrible
Catholic schoolgirl with a beard and balls. You know, it's just like
he would wear funny makeup all around the bottom of his eyes, and he used to come over to our house on Sunday mornings for breakfast. On Easter Sunday morning, one year, he came to my house with an Easter Sunday dress on and a big flowery hat, and we hear him coming down the street, and he's yelling, "He is risen! It's Easter! He is risen!" And he comes in the house. I mean, everybody was just like totally blown away. We just thought it couldn't be any weirder, and my kids called him Bob. Like, they totally didn't get it that Bob wanted to be called Bobby because he wanted to be a woman, but they were totally like, "But he's a man, Mom." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, dude." And I think that if I moved away, that's the only thing that I would really miss is I've lived where there's weird people. I've never lived where they were free to be like that, you know, and nobody dogged them for it, or they didn't
just part
you
of
didn't feel
the
weird going to the coffee shop in your pajamas. My name's Esther Sparks. This is Tom Marin. Truckstop Honeymoon are getting famous is the thing, and when you're famous, you need someone to open up for you. It's not good enough for you to warm up your own crowd. Someone else to do your dirty work. No, I'm really grateful to be here. They're really good friends of mine, and I'm going to miss them since they're moving to Kansas.
You can make a historical note.
Historical note on this incident right here. In 1927, Count Basie was in New Orleans and got kicked out by the 1927 flood and later wound up in Kansas City. So there is actually a historical connection between what basically Mike and Katie are doing. They just ended up on the other side of the state line, which we won't hold against them.
Still, we still have our house here if anybody would like a very glamorous rental property, you know, as long as you're not keen on things like water and electricity and sanitation. Walls, no, that's open plan. Open plan. I went to a lot of trouble this weekend, got rid of them walls. Honestly, all the years I've been living in that house, I've often thought, God damn these walls.
They just
I swear that mold, it made an artistic choice for me. It said, Mike, I'm all icky here, just knock me through. And I knocked it through. I said, here it is, the house I've always wanted to have. And there it is, you know. And, well, it'll be better once I got the roof on it. But it's going to be beautiful. So if anybody...
This one goes out to you guys. And us and everybody else. Yes, this is for all of you. Weary blues from waiting. Lord, I've been waiting so long. These blues have got me crying. Oh, sweet Papa, won't you please come home? The snow falls around my window. Ah, but it can't chill my heart. God knows it died the day it left. My dream world fell apart. Weary blues from waiting. Lord, I've been waiting so long. These blues have got me crying. Oh, sweet Papa, won't you please come home? Somebody go. Young lovers as they go strolling by, and all those things that might have been. God forgive me if I cry. Weary blues from waiting. Lord, I've been waiting so long. These blues got me crying. Oh, sweet Papa, won't you please come home? Oh, sweet Papa, won't you please come home? That's for Hank.
Bless y'all. Thank you very much for listening
Thanks, you guys.
to Truckstop Honeymoon. Thank you very much, and I hope we see you next time we come to town, which I hope will be soon. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Yeah, it took a few days of being a little down. Christmas morning was kind of sad. Like, we just got here. We went and chopped down a tree. Like, Sadie, don't crush the lavender, darling. We got back in the snow, you know, on like the 20th. And we go to get a Christmas tree to make Christmas happen. And all the places like in town that sell Christmas trees, they got rotten little sticks left. Everything falling off. So we go out to this Christmas tree farm, and everybody's like, we're going to get a Christmas tree, and saw it down. And we get there, and we pull in. It says, closed for the season. Closed the day before. And I was like, no, we're not going to fall apart over this. I called the number on the sign, and I was like, hey, lady, you don't understand. We really need a Christmas tree, bad. You know, we just got up here from down south, and she's like, can you come back in 2 hours? We'll meet you. So we came back. And we went out and sawed down a Christmas tree and brought it back and hung it up, and it fell over a couple times, but all in all, we got it together. Christmas happened, and it was a huge success for all.
Let me do up your belt. You know what we're going to do? As soon as Daddy's done the mail out, we're going to walk them dogs.
Willie's gonna pull me down.
What, Willie's going to pull you down?
Yeah.
It's okay, you don't have to walk him.
I'll
walk Willie.
Could I walk Isa?
I got to do mail out. Let me go to mail out.
walk Isa?
You want to walk Aisha?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Sadie, you want to walk Aisha? Okay. Got her? No, don't let her go.
Aisha?
Alright, we'll be back.
Hey guys.
Hey, how you doing?
How's that scarf treating you?
It's really good.
Awesome.
I was wearing it just today. I wear it every day.
Great. That's awesome. High five. You guys ready for a great New Year's?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. All right.
Some fairy dust?
Sure. Why not? Sure. All right. Should I close my eyes?
Yeah.
All right.
Honey, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. Balls! All right. Sparkly now.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Right, we have a fourth
Give her a yank, darling. Don't let her run. Don't let her run. Hold still. Hold still. Good girl. Good
Eric is going to start us off here. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rosie.
See, you gotta go down the slide, Ashley?
Big is very perplexed by this mulch.
I put that in the dot.
You guys want to turn around in your swing so you can watch the sunset?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's important. It's pink.
Wow, that is a pink sky.
Pink sky?
I
What can you see, Sadie?
can see pink, purple, and white, and blue.
What about orange? Can you see orange?
No. I can't.
A little bit of yellow.
It's so lovely.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Good evening, we're Truckstop Honeymoon from Lawrence, Kansas.
Well, I'm gonna stay by you. You're gonna stay by me. We
George. We don't sing them tunes. You and me, we're gonna be more like Johnny and June.
Johnny, tell it like it is, even when he lied. June had the courage to look the devil in the eye and say I love you. And maybe I speak too soon, but honey, I think I love you like Johnny, he loved June.
Well, I'm gonna stay by you, you're gonna stay by me. We ain't gonna need to spell out no D-I-V-O-R-C. We ain't like Tammy and George, we don't sing them tunes. You and me, we're gonna be more like Johnny and June. She told Johnny, love is a burning thing. Baby, I'm on fire and I'm gonna buy you a $9 ring. 'Cause you burned me bad in the 3rd degree. Like Johnny, he burned June, and that's how you burn me. Yeah, I'm gonna stay by you, you're gonna stay by me. We ain't gonna need to spell out no D-I-V-O-R-C. We ain't like Tammy and George, we don't sing them tunes. Yeah, you and me, we're gonna be more like Johnny and June.
Yeah, you and me, we're gonna be more like.
Yeah, you and me, we're gonna be more like. Yeah, you and me, we're gonna be more like Johnny and June.
You can see yourself?
Like in there, right in there. I can't see my nose.